Basta't walang tanong ka lang, magkatalit sa bibig. Hirap ay makakain kung ako ay nangalan. Sa kuko ng agila, sa aking ay pumupuksan. Sa sariling lupa ay alipin ako ng banal. Basta't walang tangi ka lang, nakatalit sa bibig. Ngunit walang kalayaan habang naroroon ang kuko ng agila sa leeg ko nagkakaon. Ako'y palayain sa sa kuko ng agila, kailangan kong magkalaya. Ako'y palayain sa kuko ng agila, mapaghalin.
Multicultural influence and a prime location make the Philippines the most ethnically diverse country in Asia. It is no accident that the islands have historically been an international crossroads for business and travel. The Spanish and the Americans have colonized the islands, but the Philippines had its own established culture long before. Chinese and Arab trade has existed in the country since the 9th century. Indian, Islamic, and African influences were present before the 15th century. When Spanish explorer Ferdinand Magellan first laid foot on the eastern Visayas island of Samar on March 16, 1521, there was already a set of government in indigenous language and writing. For 3 centuries, the Spanish ruled over the Philippines. Though there were some resistance with a number of uprisings, no major movement took place until the late 1800s. Dr. Jose Rizal, the Philippine national hero, was the author of 2 books that played an important role in the Filipino rise against colonial rule, The Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo. The books exposed the abuse and corruption of Spanish colonization and proposed possible solutions in society. In 1898, the United States offered to help the Philippines gain independence from Spain. On the verge of the Spanish-American War, the United States assured the Philippines that it had no intention of colonization and vowed to fight side by side with Filipinos for their freedom. 2 months later, Spain surrendered, and the Philippine nationals declared its independence and began building the Philippine Republic. In the midst of the national victory, Spain sold the islands to the U.S. for $20 million through the signing of the Treaty of Paris on December 10, 1898. America proclaimed the benevolent assimilation of the islands, but Filipinos would not recognize the treaty and refused to give up their newly acquired independence to another outside power. Just 54 days following the defeat of the Spanish, the 2 countries that recently fought together were combating each other. The Philippine-American War lasted nearly 4 years. The outcome was another 44 years of colonization for the Philippine Islands. After more than 300 years of foreign rule, traces of the past are noticeable in many aspects of Philippine society. The impact of a multicultural upbringing is widespread among the language, religion, music, festivals, and food. United States today, Filipino culture is beginning to rise in awareness. Filipino Americans, the second largest Asian group in the U.S. today, are making their way to the spotlight. The Filipina beauty has also traveled over the Pacific Ocean to the screens and magazines of America. Other than on the big screen, a taste of Filipino culture is present through radio waves. Alan Pineda, known as Apple the App of Black Eyed Peas, incorporates Filipino roots through his music. These talented individuals use their artistic gifts as a positive influence to increase Filipino awareness and appreciation beyond the boundaries of the homeland. A country with a thriving metropolis, unscathed land, and a powerful history is enough to bring many visitors to the Philippines. But it is the hospitable people that transform a tourist trip into a homely and pleasant experience. The people are a smorgasbord of cultures that have successfully combined into an open-minded, courteous, and good-hearted society based on family, spirituality, and high hopes. A society which regards each and every citizen with the same respect and love for each other that most can expect only from his or her brother, sister, or parent. Here, natural disasters collide, and the battle between sky and sea has yet to cease. The gentle bird continues its journey, but anytime it feels enervated,